Well, welcome everyone. I'm going to begin by opening sacred space. Winds of the south, energy of the serpent, the salamander and the newt, please be with us today. Help us to shed any skins that no longer serve us and wrap your coils of light around us, keeping us warm, glowing and flowing. Aho. Winds of the west, energy of the jaguar, the puma, the lynx. Sweet feline creature, please protect and patrol this sacred space with us today and bring with you your great sense of intuition and understanding into the circle so that we may resonate with that with you today. Aho. Aho. Sweet winds of the north, energy of the dragon, the butterfly, the dragonfly, the bumblebee. Please bring your gifts into the circle today, into this sacred space. We welcome you. Aho. Sweet winds of the east, energy of the eagle, the falcon, the buzzard and the kite. May we fly with you and soar through the skies, being able to see the big picture in great perspective, and also the fine detail where it serves us. Please be with us. Aho. Sweet Mother Earth, giver of all life, animal, plant, mineral, human. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your great planet. Thank you for our home. Aho. Aho. Sweet sky, stars, star nations, healed ancestors, wisdom keepers, planets, stars and space. Please be with us in this sacred space today, sharing in your wisdom. Aho. Aho. And to the ether that flows through all things, to the unconditional love and compassion, please continue to flow in your beautiful way. With us, between us, around us, all places. Aho. Aho. And I'll put a Viracocha over me. I invite you to put one over you, which is the body of light, and I will also reach out and put one over you so that we're all held in sacred space together today. I invite you to take 3 breaths to release and relax into your body and bring you into this present moment even more. So on this Beltane day, the intention is to connect with the spirit of Beltane. And Bel is actually the name of a Celtic healing god, and it means shining one. So let us begin to journey. Finding yourself in a familiar place in nature. See a path in front of you. Begin to walk down this path, following it all the way to its end. And at the end of this particular path is a doorway, a threshold door. And as you stand in front of this door, ask yourself, is there anything I need to do here, to lay down here before I am ready to enter? And if there is, then do so. And when you feel ready, open the door and step through. Into this new liminal space is a place of rolling hills. And in the distance you see a woodland. And I invite you to walk towards the woodland, towards the trees. The path that appears under your feet guides you towards the grove, and the grove is of hawthorn trees, the tree of Beltane, also known as the May blossom. This is the time of year of the May Queen and the Green Man. And today we will step into qualities of the May Queen, accessing our sacred feminine power. As well, this is relevant for men as well, as they can embody their sacred feminine too, as well as all of us embodying our sacred masculine at other times. As you walk towards the trees, you will see that they are an ancient grove of both young and old hawthorns, all filled with scented blooms. The hawthorn grove invites us into her space, and we enter the grove feeling the invitation and the protection that this offers. What do you notice here? A particular tree catches your attention, and standing beside it under its canopy, you begin to notice its features: the brown bark and branches, the sharp thorns, the white blossoms, and even sensing the roots extending into the earth. Take some time now to connect with this tree. Hawthorn tree, what do you represent to me? Hawthorn tree, how can I work with you? Hawthorn tree, is there a gift that I may give you? And hawthorn tree, is there a gift that you would like to give me? You notice then a small table at the foot of the tree, and on top of this table are two things. One is a flower crown with hawthorn blossom. If you wish, you could reach down, pick up the crown and place it on your head. How is it to embody the energy of the hawthorn May Queen? The other item on the table is a chalice containing hawthorn sap. If you wish, pick it up and drink from the cup. Notice how it is for you to drink from the essence of the Hawthorn heartward sap. After some moments, turn to gaze at the centre of the grove where there is an opening in the land. And you see there 2 fires burning. They are the same size, with enough room between them for walking through. These Beltane fires offer the power of purification, protection, and transformation. These Beltane fires mark a boundary, and walking between them creates a corridor of sacred space. Take a moment. What cannot cross the threshold is held back by incompatibility. The fire creates a zone so intensely itself that what opposes it cannot enter. This is protection through radiance. I invite you to take a moment to think about anything that wishes to be purified, cleansed, cleared, or released by the fire, and allow this to emerge into your consciousness. Perhaps it's a learned pattern that does not serve you. Perhaps it's an internalized voice that restricts you. Take a moment to allow that to emerge. As you hold this thought, begin to slowly walk down the corridor between the 2 fires. And the first thing you notice is the heat and the sacred smoke. Smoke and incense has been used for centuries to purify and cleanse. And allow these now to travel over your body, over your face, your hair, your being, and to release what wants to be released. I am ready. I leave behind what was, and I step into what is becoming. As you continue walking forward, stop and stare directly into one of the fires, the flames taking all of your attention. Allow yourself to fully grow into your own fire as you stare at this fire so bright and emanating. As you have shed what no longer needs you, it is replaced now by the new flames of life force, of energy. Feel yourself embraced by the flames, not able to cause any harm because they are sacred flames, and you too are a sacred flame of pure life force. You glow and emanate as one. Allow this to happen and notice what you notice. You are now a pillar of light, glowing and emanating pure fiery essence. And continue to walk forward and through this threshold Beltane corridor. As you come out of the other side, you see ahead of you, coming to earth, something special and unusual. It is a large circle with 12 glowing stars evenly placed around its edges. It is like a star ship, and it comes and sits flat on the earth, held up by 12 feet of light, holding it stable on the earth but still glowing. This is a special vessel that allows light to be radiated out into the world and allows humans to join their light together with starlight to amplify even more. I invite you to ask yourself now, do I wish to blend my light with this starlight? Is there anything I need to do before I do this? And if you feel ready, I invite you to walk forward and to climb up the steps on the feet into a seat close to one of these stars. And take your place alongside. As you settle yourself into your comfortable seat, you feel your own sacred flame softly and gradually and gently merge and conjoin and dance together and weave with the pure white light coming from the star, the sacred light glowing with your human life force. And notice how that feels. Other light workers will walk forward and sit in the places of the other stars. And this starship is directed by a healed ancestor who sits with one of the stars. And we are a community spreading our light of peace, of unconditional presence, complete, continuous process. The starship then begins to slowly and gently lift up and move into the sky, spreading out light and moving in the angle of an arc of light moving up and over planet Earth, traveling to a destination where peace is most needed. A place that first comes to mind for you. And as it travels, the starlight burns its light through all old, outmoded structures and allows a new understanding of peace to enter into the ether. And as the ship moves, it radiates light out over the world like a giant telescope. Feel which rays you might be connecting with, which beams might radiate out from you and your star as you are part of the whole. And the ship arcs all the way over planet Earth and begins to come down in a destination that really needs some healing and light and peace. And it lands there in this chosen destination, and it steadily comes down and plants its legs in the earth once again. And once it has landed, you begin to feel a shift. The once electric, dazzling starlight becomes softer and smoother. The bright colours soften into a pale, velveteen yellow, baby yellow light. And this light then emanates from the whole ship and from you and from the star all over the land of this place that needs this loving, soft, yellow, warm glow. And when you feel that the land has received some of the light, and knowing that you can come back here at any point in time, whenever you choose, we give thanks for all that is, and you climb back into your seat next to your star. And when everybody is seated, the ark ship begins to rise up and move in an arc over the planet once again, spreading light in all directions before it is eventually ready to come back to where it started and land once again near the Hawthorn Grove and the Beltane fires. And as you land, You begin to feel your fire coming into your body, into your blood, your muscles, your heart, your skin. And notice how that feels as you feel your own aura of light in balance, contained. And get in touch with your own life force, energy. And taking this with you, for it is part of you. And beginning to walk back towards and past the fires and past your hawthorn tree, giving thanks and saying farewell, sharing your love and gratitude, and walking back over the hills and down the path to the threshold door. And just before you leave, just standing still on that spot, thinking of where you've come from and asking yourself these questions. In this moment, I am, and I feel, and I can. And when you feel ready, open the door and walk back into the familiar place in nature, walking back down the path to come to the location where you started. And when you feel ready, take a few moments to write some notes in your book. Okay, we stop the recording? Yeah. So, yeah, carry on writing.